Hello friends, how's everybody doing? It's your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General Civil War with the J&P 4T6, which is the test mod. And I'm going to show you the camp after the first battle. I redone it. And you can see here that I still have 8,000 veterans, and that's because, I did the historical quad 4 in the historical numbers when I did the first battle. So this gave me some veterans. And so we have 4,700 recruits, and we have 8,000 veterans. As far as the armory goes, you can see that we have these weapons right here. From doing that first battle with those, numbers that were 4 times the size of what they would normally be in the battle. But then we have to get back to the config and change it back so we can do this. But anyways, I don't have anything for cavalry, and we still have 34 of these. And we have a few of those. But and then barracks wise, I just got Cable here. He'll go into a division when we open this up. I think at the moment, I've got 4 under Army Org. I think I just want to go 1 more in here. And then we have 3 in training, 2 in medicine, 2 in logistics, 1 in reconnaissance. And this was our victory over here. I had 15,000 captives, and that was really nice. So anyways, I think that sums it up. I bought all, if you look at my army, they're all captains, every single officer here. Again, I use Kemper here, I use Siegfried, and then this is Tom Presson. He comes with, after the first battle, he's your division guy, I guess. So he's there. We have an officer here, Archer, which if we take him now, we'll be under a penalty, so we're not going to take him now. And maybe you would have to do that if you didn't do the historical numbers, where, you know what I mean? So I only do that just to have a good start in the campaign. That's the only reason I do that. So you might want to have taken these. You might have taken him too and have a real bad penalty, but at least you would have 2,000 of these. And you'd have this officer that could go in one of the divisions. And so you could still do stuff, but again, as you can see, I have what I have. I think only the 4 units are going to go into the next battle, which is going to be tough. And then these units here are going to just sit here and get training, which again, I'm at training 3. So maybe after the next battle, I can punch 1 into training and 1 into Army Org. And so that way, any units that are sitting out of a battle will have 4 instead of a 3 on training, which will give them a couple extra points. And if we look at these officers here, you'll see that this guy is really low in experience. So he probably cost me about 900 maybe. So again, I didn't spend more than, who knows, like 1,000, 1,200, whatever. Depending on the training level of these officers. Yeah, like this guy was probably around 800. He was cheap. But other guys that have training, yeah, especially the Cav unit. And of course, the Cav is the one that costs me the most. Because, I can't remember exactly what I paid, but it was probably 20,000 or something. So that's where the money goes if you want to build a Cav unit and stuff. And I use veterans too to get them up to a 1 star and stuff like that. So enough of that. I think I have 500 here. No penalty, and again, I showed you what was there. And so that's about all that I can show you. And so I guess we'll go ahead and get into the battle, I guess. And this probably ain't gonna be easy. So, back, hold on. Okay, so it appears that they got 20,000 troops. Is what the enemy got. And they're at 28 to 33K. They're at 18 and 13 there. Good old Newport news. Now this one, and I have the timers at 111, so because you would not want to mess with the timer in this particular battle here. So I think I'm going to just keep the timers at 111. I usually like 332, but definitely not in this battle. So anyways, and it looks like it's going to be somewhat of an even fight, but they are going to get splits. But then again, I can get some splits too. Not me, but the allies. So let's see what's going to happen here. As a matter of fact, I don't have all those numbers because not all of my corps is going to be in this battle. Only 4 units. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. And it looks like Stewart, I think, split. Because he should be higher than that. So yeah, I think he split. So yeah, do you like him at 4 something, or do you like him with 2 units at 3? I'm hoping both of them are at 339. Otherwise, they could have just been at 300 each, maybe. So we got an extra 39 guys. That's kind of cool. All right, well, all right. So there's, okay. So this is MG Light. So it's still kind of like MG, and I don't know if I could do what I do in BG on this. So I don't think I can. So I might want to. Let me see how this is gonna go. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll bust the skirmishers off. They will go forward, and I'll have my infantry move towards here. And then this gun, again, I went with shot shell damage. So that means he won't be able to move good. So I'll put, I'll get my general over there for a minute. I'll put him right here, because I'll want him to come down the road and get into here, but he will take a few shots. So we're going to go ahead and hit start, and then I hit the P to pause. So let's go start, pause. And I like to save the game, and I kind of suggest people to do that. So here I'm just going to go MG Light, South, and then we'll say 2, and we'll start. And it's just kind of like the way I like to label them, and so I know what they are in my terminology anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go and hit the T, and we're gonna get all these out like that. And he's gonna go to there. This one's gonna go right to there, and this one's gonna go right to here. And I'm just, because I have 2 of these, I'm gonna move these guys over here. Now, if we have an opportunity, like if a skirmisher comes over here, maybe I can have both of them attack him. But if an infantry comes here, or whatever, I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to go ahead and do that. And at this time, I'm gonna send my that. My general can go forward, and then I'm going to tell him to go. I'm going to tell him to come. I'm going to tell him to come. And the job of these guys is gonna be to slow them down, make them think before they just come running down here. But they can deviate off and stuff like the enemy, so I mean, and this is why I am sending these guys now. Until I see somebody, my gun can't shoot. And so there is somebody right there, but there's probably skirmishers. There's probably skirmishers too that we don't see. Now I'm going to tell these two to head this way. My general is over here. My gun. Oh no. Alright. Alright, let's pause for just a minute and let's take a look at this. Okay, now this, yeah, he got hit. Let me see what, you backed off, but I want you to go over there to shoot him, okay? And you killed 5. I'm trying to think, let's see. Yeah, I guess you can shoot at him. I don't know if it would be, it doesn't look like either of these guys got hit yet. So maybe I can tell both of them to shoot him and we'll see what this gun is gonna do. And alright, so then I think I want, we'll tell one of these guys to go right here. And then the other guy is gonna go right here. And then the last guy is gonna go somewhere like over here. And then the ammo can go back here for now. Alright, and so while that's going on, we'll take another shot. We'll let the gun get ready to shoot again. Yeah, I think the gun is turning. He's turning to, it appears, to shoot at the cav. So if the cav can get another shot. Come on, fire. You are not even gonna fire. You look at this. He can fire. Why not fire? Alright, you're not gonna fire, then get it. Oh, so now I want you to move and now you fire. I mean, boy. They should not take that long to fire, but I don't want these guys to get destroyed, so they're gonna go this way. And if my gun can fire one more time. As soon as this gun fires. Alright, he fired. Now he's gonna move. And yeah, and he's coming over there for the cav. So the cav are gonna go that way. He's gonna get a shot off there at him on the flank. Come on, shoot, please. Okay, he's gonna shoot at you now, so now you get out of here. General, let's go. You're already down to 100. And you... Uh-oh, I hope he's not in trouble, this guy. Forge. Okay, come on, let's go. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright. I think we delayed them enough. I mean, I think... Cause he's gonna hunt those guys down. So yeah, I think we're good. I mean, the whole point was to buy enough time for this gun to get a few shots off. And now I'm gonna try to figure out where would be a good place for him, like maybe right here. So can you get in there? Because we don't have horse artillery. Okay, Branch, I told you to get over here. Now let's go. There's no reason for you to be goofing around. Alright, so now the cav is good that I have 2. I mean, if I only had 1, there'd probably be about 420 or something. So I'm just guessing, like it'd be 4 something. But we got two Stuarts, and so that is gonna be good because I'm gonna need this one. He's gonna get down, and this one is gonna get down. And so my plans for this Stuart, I usually like to have him over here. Come on. And then this Stuart could probably go over here. It's gonna take them a while to get moving. Alright, like come on, you go over there, and your Stuart, you're going there. Alright, so now we gotta get this situated just right. So you over here. And Branch is gonna go right here. He's the highest skirmisher. And we got Force over here. Where's a good spot for him? Yeah, maybe I can put him in the corner here. Or wait, he can come in the middle here because if they charge us, and then Barnes or whatever his name is, he's gonna come over here to the corner here. And my gun is barely getting to the right spot here. I'm thinking it can go like right in this area, but if they penetrate us, he might get hurt. But you know, it's the chance I'm gonna take, and all we're doing is we're trying to kill enough time so we can get the allies, because without the allies, there's no way that I'd be able to hold this. And I'm just gonna give you an example, and I like to give information. If you had set the timers to 332, the enemy would have they would have 2 point something, so it'd be like 3 hours before we would get our allies, and they would completely surround us, and their cav would be here, and then all of them, plus when this group comes in here, one of them will start it, and then they'll all come in here, and you only have 4 units plus the cav, the ally cav, and they would completely annihilate you. You would have nobody left. And you would never get to the allies because you goofed with the timer. So this is why you cannot do that. Like, you know, I said, if you want to have a nice challenge, go ahead and do that. Give them 3 hours to take this with just your 4 units, and whether you have Stuart as 400 and something, or you have 2 Stuarts. And like I said, it could have been worse with this split. Like it could have been just 300 and 300. So we got a little bit of extra guys, which every little guy is going to help out in this particular battle. So anyways, I just wanted to mention that. Because believe me, I tried it. Like because I like to have time. Like J&P, Johnny and Panda, they kind of took away time in this game because they don't want people to do wipes, and we would do wipes because you know, that hurts their scaling and stuff like that. All right, so my plan here is I'm hoping, like, I don't know if this guy has to come back a little bit more, but I want 3 of these to be able to shoot anything that's over here. And then I got Force here, and then because I got the split, because usually if Stuart didn't split, I would have him here, and then I'd have one of my skirmishers here, or I would put this here. But here I found we've got this amount of time, and we haven't seen anybody yet. But because if a couple of them get here, you know, they can charge us. So that's why I'm gonna need 3 here. And then I'm going to need him to come in, and this one, and then everybody else will shoot too, but then their cav will come over. Like a lot of times their cav likes to poke us right here. Like I've never seen the cav on this side. Like I've only seen when I've done this battle, their cav usually comes over here. If he doesn't have luck over here, and especially if he's here when there's only 5 minutes left and we get the allies here, then he's going to be in trouble, but he might even try to kill the general right here. But I mean, then he ends up somewhere over here. But yeah, and then in BG, I believe, like, you know, sometimes I take my first, depending on the splits here, I take my units and I come in here and I try to capture one of these, and then it's a journey to see if you can get that one infantry to get past here. But on MG Light, there's no way I'm gonna attempt that. What I did was just to delay them enough, because they don't know that infantry that came over here. He doesn't know where the cav is, and the cav's already in here. But you can hear them marching, so you know that they're on their way. And my gun is ready to shoot, and so he got 12 kills when he was over here. And that's not a lot of kills, but it is what it is. And I think most people probably take the first perk, which is the accuracy. And then I take the first unit perk, which is also accuracy. When the second perk comes, if they ever get to that point, you know, you can decide to go more with accuracy and have a really good accuracy, or you can go to melee. But so it's kind of like, you know, I don't know, the best of both worlds. Because if you consider that the MJG has 85 on melee, but that ain't the only factor that's involved, but nonetheless. Like I said, this is the way I guess that I've always played. Like I hardly ever make a strictly melee unit. I know a lot of players do. Like they make them. They'll buy the farmers, or they'll buy something that has a high stat on melee. Or they'll make a rookie unit and do that. And I could probably try that for the guy that's gonna, like, say if I had a first line of something like that, that's melee. But then again, with the shooting, okay, unit west. So west, they're coming, which could be the cav. Okay, somebody's starting to see something. Okay, so now they got a split right there. So it depends on what size it is, and then what they could have got. And the gun, look how, you know, they don't shoot good at moving targets. I'll tell you, like, all the rounds went over here. I don't know if there's anything over here, but that was terrible. That was terrible. And I think when I started this, I think that this thing have this supply wagon did have only like 8,000 ammo, so he ain't gonna last a long time. Oh yeah, now there is their cav. Yeah, this will be a good test to see if Branch can get a shot off. If I got him in the right position, so I want all three of these to be able to shoot at any unit that is in front of us. That's the first thing. Now the second thing is, oh yeah, and I got him right here, so why don't I move him a little bit more like that? Because I got this guy here, and I'll move him up a little bit. Or could I get him like over this way? That way, if their cav, well, their cav is right there, so it is. But now I gotta be careful, because now Wilcox, like I said, yeah, here's the other Wilcox. So we don't know what size they are yet. But anytime we can get shots on their cav unit, this is a good thing. But they've got, with the split, you know, they got 4 units right here. And you know, I gotta, okay. Alright, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. He's coming after you, fall back. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Yeah, like I said, I know this ain't gonna be good, but everybody is gonna shoot at him. Yeah, we're gonna try to shoot him because of when they're gonna take a lot of damage right now. And nobody else is perfectly in range at the moment, so we are gonna just pound this guy like big time. He's broken. Yeah, even the gun is gonna blast him, and that's gonna make the others think about it. But this is our opportunity. Like, I wanted to get their cav, but Wilson is right here, and he's there now. He's got 1% cover. Yay, okay. But see, a lot of times when this happens, they all decide to charge, and this is where I lose it. But okay, so I'm gonna pause, obviously. And you know what would be nice is if we put a save in here. So again, this is MG Light. This is the South 2, and we're gonna say phase 2. So this is the phase of it, and now he's always first. So we're gonna tell him to get over here now. Wow, it doesn't look like I didn't get any splits, none, 0. All right, well. Well, wait, that does. Oh no, I did get a split on a gun. Okay, I didn't get one here. No. Nope. And no. Okay, well, okay, so either way, okay, so we're gonna get one of these guys to go there. And we're gonna get one guy to go there. And we're gonna definitely get one right here. And I'm assuming that one is gonna have to go into the middle to protect the gun. And now we did get one split on the gun, so that means one gun can go there. And then one gun right there. And then the other, well, I can't, alright, well, I can't do it, so that the other gun I'll have to just target later. We're gonna try to, okay, so now I want, yeah, he says he's blocked, so that means we have to shoot at Wilcox. Like, maybe you can shoot at him. So those guys will shoot there. Now you shoot at this guy here, Poe. You shoot at Poe. Yeah, he's gonna, he wants to charge. Poe wants to charge. So we gotta get these guys here. Yeah, I'm trying to, I don't know if I should tell him to melee him. And then just, okay, stop and shoot. Stop and shoot. Just stop and shoot. Stop and shoot. Shoot. Okay, now see, oh yeah, and the problem of doing what I just did that made Robertson come because he wants to flank him, and so he figured there's an opening there, and it is. But all right, now you over here, and that means you're gonna have to come into the middle there, Ewell, because we got another problem right here. McCook did a good canister shot right there. That saved the day, because if Branch gives up, or not gives up, but and then Branch over here, he's getting low. But you know, what do I do? You know, do I? Okay, so now you shoot him. Alright, now Ewell. So let me tell my guy to come out here, but the problem is that might excite them, but I'm gonna put Ewell here. Yeah, see, the moment you try to withdraw somebody, that just triggered them, and you know, I mean, it's what it is, but I gotta try to get him on that. Come on, get on there. And then I got Barrow right here. And I got Evans. I'll put him right there. Oh, hey, we gotta stop this. Now, alright, let's pause for just a minute. That's getting a little weird because, like I said, look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he's wavering, so he's not a big threat, but Grover and these guys here are getting ready to give us a hard time now. I think at some point we get 1 cav and we get ammo. But I don't know at what time that comes in. But that's the cue to then maybe I can tell the cab. Well, this he has to stay here. Okay, so we gotta make sure we do this right. So you move up, and yeah, I mean, we really can't shoot. All right, well, let's just keep going. So Branch, shoot him now. Shoot him. You shoot. No, Branch. All right, look, Branch, fall back, please. Okay, so this is gonna get kind of ugly. Oh, we got somebody right there. All right. Oh boy, this is ugly. Okay, man, this... Now, I think what we gotta do is tell, like, I don't know who they can shoot at, but they gotta be each one has to be shooting at somebody to keep these guys from keep coming at us. I gotta make sure I do that. Alright, and we still don't have the ammo or the cav unit. But, like I said, if we got most of their units in a position of either wavering or routing or, you know, broken, then I might be able to tell Stuart, oh, but they got somebody charging, but nonetheless. Alright, force. We're gonna make an exception and you're gonna charge. And you're gonna charge too. Because we're gonna try, if it's only one unit coming at us, we're gonna waste these 2 units and just go into him and see if we can stop him. Because we got these 2 guys withdrawing, their cav is over here, so I'm not too worried about it. Matter of fact, my guy is shooting at their cav. Now this is gonna exhaust our 2 guys here, but it's a thing that it's a chance I'm taking. In the moment I get whoever's gonna be over here, I forget the name of the unit. Okay, Ewell, Brigadier Commander, General Richard Ewell is wounded. Now this is rare of us getting a shot on. Oh, and oh good. So even though these units are tired, they're gonna shoot at McDowell, and we could possibly kill their general. And now I'm gonna tell the cav to mount up. Yeah, and we got Jennifer. So Jennifer's going over there. I just forgot. And then we have this ammo, so we'll send the ammo up. And so Jennifer's gonna go that way, and these 2 are gonna get over here. And this is why I wanted to preserve them. Is if I get the plus they were here to help just in case anything went really bad, and this just worked out in a way that their units got broken. They penetrated me a little bit, but they didn't totally take me out. Okay, so now you guys up here. Okay, Jennifer, right to here, please. And then I need these guys over here to try to get those guns, because that's what we want to do in the last 50 minutes, is we want to take out their guns. Because once we do that, we'll be really in good position. And he sees it, so he knows that it's gonna get ugly. So if he can fire, and then I'm gonna waste him and charge him in. All right, so then you at least stop so you can get better. And you may go over. Okay, now you gotta go that way now. Alright, so this is good, Avid, the split cav, because now I could, like, I know they're shooting, but I think the guns are more important. The guns are more important to take out, so if I sacrifice one because he's shooting, but he's gonna have a problem. Matter of fact, I'll have Jennifer come over here to take out him then. And then this one will come into this one. Okay, well, first of all, okay, so now the way it worked out, we're gonna have both of these take out him. I'm gonna turn the supply wagon off. Alright, we got that one too, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in a position to shoot the skirmisher or their cav. It's surprising we got, you know, like 39 minutes. Evans. Yeah, I can use the allies to go ahead and charge, I guess. I mean, I won't believe it if I can actually get a wipe. Like, I mean, this would be outrageous. Alright, like I said, it's good that we have cav, because their cav is going to move and we don't want them to get their supply wagon back or any of the ones that I got. Yeah, we got a half hour to try to wipe them out. We might not get them all, but we're gonna try. The only thing we gotta worry about is if the cav comes over here, but you know, I can tell my guy here to get over here. We just had him resting because, you know, he had done some melee, and now these guys, we can tell them to leave. And now back over here. Yeah, I'll even send one guy there just in case. But yeah, I'm going to take a look at it and say to myself that, you know, yeah, and see my supply wagon is empty, so we'll tell it to leave. And where is the, oh yeah, here is the other one. Yeah, look at the ally supply wagon. It has a lot of supply, but we get it so late in the battle that, you know, it doesn't really benefit us too much, unless, you know, I didn't have all those units, all the enemy units that were broken. I mean, they all came in like at certain points, but they, you know, I like I said, I withdrew a couple of the units, and then that unit slowed down a little bit, and then whatever. But yeah, I don't think I can get their cav. Like, it would be lovely to find where their cav is. The only place I don't want their cav is to get the supply wagon at the very end. We'll have to see how much it is, because I turned it off the moment I got it, so I didn't want it to dispense any of those. Alright, I got a rotten feeling that we don't know where that cav is. Yeah, so I mean, I'm really thankful. And don't forget, folks, when you start this battle, if for any reason, if you wanted Stuart to split and he didn't, you can always go restart, you know, and do it and get him. No, okay, what happened here? Okay. Yeah, so it depends on where that cav unit is, because it would be terrible. Like, maybe he could go for my supply wagon, and then we'll know where he is. But we got 18 minutes. The only bad thing that could happen to me right now is if he's in this area and he finds that supply wagon, because that's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be either 6,000 or something. Who knows? And of course, if he's in behind my lines, and technically I could tell these guys to stay here, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, he's in the corner right here. Okay, so now we know where he is. So this, I believe, is the only unit left, and I believe that we've already killed his general, because his general was shot by 3 of our infantry units that were just in a position to do it. Like, usually that doesn't happen, so that was kind of cool. And so we got 13 minutes, and you know, whether we kill him or not, I can't really complain, like, because like I said, this particular battle can be ugly at times. I mean, I've been pushed right to this line right here and stuff, and then had to use the allies to try to push back to get this, and it's just and then you don't even get to do this kind of stuff. When you have to force them from this flag here. But because I was able to hold it, I think, you know, it was nice to be able to have Stuart that got split, And then when Jennifer comes in, because if Stuart didn't split and he got killed, then I'd have to wait for Jennifer to come, and then I would send Jennifer along here to take out that first artillery over here, and then come up over here, get that one, and then get the supply wagon if it's in this area. But it's possible that you would lose Jennifer too, so I mean, you got to be careful. And then of course it's always the enemy cavalry unit that's always the major problem, because depending on what this one does and where it goes, this can be a real big problem. And of course too, it depends on his size, and I can't tell what his size is right now. He's tired, so he ain't gonna charge, but these two can, and he's tired, so he's not gonna do great. It says eager, but even tired eager is kind of weird. So we'll see what happens. We got 4 minutes to try to do something. Three minutes. Okay, well, he just dissolved, so. Alright, it looks like they, with splits, they had 10,000. And it looks like 129 of mine were killed, 414 wounded, missing 42. Captured 0. So again, they had 690 cav, but with the split and Jennifer, we got 1,000 cav. So that definitely worked out in my favor. And a total of 31 guns. And 2,500 is not bad. You know, it's not a lot, but it's still pretty good, I believe. And this is hard light. So Branch, Force, Barnes, or Barneys, or I don't know how to pronounce that. But here's Stuart. And then the other Stuart that split. And then old Jennifer right here. So, I mean, not bad at all. You know, I mean, I think that is all pretty good. Now, we lost Jeb Stewart, so Jeb, what must have been cavalry. Richard Ewell, I'm thinking that was an ally. And then I know Force and Branch are mine. And McCook, I believe. So they're all majors now instead of captains. And Goods. Got some Cooking Brothers. We got 5 field guns. 33 carbines. Yeah, see, it was only around 6,000 on the supplies. But hey, that's 6,000 cash. And we got some muskets. Yeah, see, the muskets are 85. And you know, it's kind of weird, but the muskets do base damage of 4.5 to 855. But their range is 340. So, I mean, the musket. So, I guess I can see why some people would use the musket for their recruits. Because, you know, they could be on a... I mean, that's not a bad punch right there. You know, just like I said, there's kind of things that I've done in the game where I don't even pay attention to those kind of things, and I know what weapons I like and I just do it, you know, and it's kind of like default, but that's not bad. So alright, so we have only 45,000 and we got 2,700 recruits, and the prisoners gave us another 1,259 additional recruits. So our recruit pool went up a little bit. Our veteran pool is that, and our wounded pool, and then we got badly wounded over there. So anyways, let's see now what we can do. Oh yeah, and then let's take a look at, yeah, so you can see the little bit of training that they got by just sitting here. You know what I mean? You can see the little notches here. And just like him, you can see that he got some training. And he did too. And he's got a little bit of training. And same with this guy. And this one. And it doesn't show on the my cavalry unit. I mean, but he must have gained something, because it shows here, because these guys were really down there. These were recruits, basically. That's what these guys are. And so yeah, I mean, and so look, the only one up here of the 4 units that were in the battle, the only one who didn't get a promotion was this guy, because he must have been really nothing or something. I forget. You'd have to look at the beginning of the video when I showed all these units to see how much he actually gained. But he didn't gain enough. You can see here he had 600 kills. Alright, well. Okay, so we only have 1 point, and let me take a look and see what they got. So it appears that they got 15,700 fresh recruits. Okay, so they got recruits. They didn't get any, you know, anything really super. And because we done that battle, we now have enemy army size will be affected. We've prevented the army from building up reserves. At 19 and they're at 13. And again, I'll just show first bull run, like what we need is only 8 units. And they're at 21 and 60, and we got 15,000 allies with 29 guns. And so we can only put 8 units in here. And I believe in the camp I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, these are the 8 that are gonna go into the battle. These guys were just sitting here to get training and stuff like that. And I was gonna look at the career thing, and I thought that I would I could either go 1 for training, or I could go into the here's the thing, right? Like, if I go to this, I can have 4 divisions with 5 brigades, right? Now if I go here, I'm gonna have 2 stats for recruits and inactive units post battle, max of 24, and plus 4 minimum replacement officer XP. In medicine, and then I can get a 5% discount, because it's usually at this point where I want to buy like, you know, you have a choice, right? You could possibly buy, like I like to buy these two when I'm playing the CSA. I use this one for long distance and this one for short, because we can get these, so that's why I do it, right? So I'm gonna need 3,500, and I'm gonna need 8,000 for that. So that's gonna take a good chunk of that money. So I could get a 5% discount, or I could try to say maybe I would first like to build up these units. So let's go ahead and okay. So these guys were whatever they were, but I'm gonna let's just go to 14. And we'll go to 1350 for now. And of course we're buying veterans, like we're taking from our veteran pool. Okay, so we lost 2 and we can go to 15, but officer. Alright, let's go to 14 then. No. Alright. Guess so we'll go to 13.
Sir, yes, sir!
Alright, so anyways, alright, so we have these 2 guns. I mean, I could take I guess I could take a penalty, but okay, so I think when I got to this point here, I think I wanted Archer. Right? Because Archer is pretty close. And so let's take a look and see. Preston is pretty close, but Siegfried is not. So if I put Archer here, it's possible that he could become a brigadier. Just like he has a chance to become a brigadier. And then it looks like, let me see, I think he's higher, right? I mean, I can't see it, but I think he'll go there. And then, yeah, maybe it might be more, I mean, I don't know, I can't really say, but I'm thinking, I just want to have the extra division.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I could have got the discount. I could have got the extra point on training. There's just so many variables. And I already have an officer that can go here, which is Kemper. And then we still have Cable sitting here. So let's see if we can go ahead and go to 1350. Because these are the ones that I planned to go into the next the next battle. And we're playing MG light, so I have to have bigger units than what I normally play on BG. I just feel that I have to. And then the question is, oh yeah, and see, and we're running out of these weapons. And this money here, and so can I... Alright, so can I put 10,000 in the supply? And now we're down to 24,000. And we still have we have 7,000 veterans, so we're doing okay there. So can I bump these guys up to 14? Because we do have the we still have some.
Yes, sir.
And now this brings me to the point of the cav. Because this is where the money is really going to go right here. If I could get to 400. So I'm buying the cav, the horses, and so 100 veterans. And so yeah, he's okay. Now I'll tell you, most of the time when I play, I don't have a cav at this point in the campaign. Usually I don't, because they're just too expensive to have. But I usually have an infantry, so I usually have 6 infantry and 2 guns. And my question is, could I, even though he'll take a little penalty, but should I at least make him equal? And then, you know, because in the battle he's gonna gain some experience, and then this will be okay. I don't know at what point that will happen. And if you can look here and see that I have canister on him, and I have shot shell on him. Okay, and I'm going to take a look at the armory. And look at, we still have these. And we have a bunch of these. Cavalry-wise, skirmishers. Okay. Now I gotta decide with the remainder of this money. Okay, so he's got that gun. Yeah, you know what you know what I'm gonna do? Seeing I have him right here, I'm gonna go ahead and make him an artillery unit. Because he can sit here and it's gonna buy 100 recruits. Like, Cable can sit here and get training. If I just leave him in the barracks, he ain't gonna get anything. So, so right there, that's one thing I can do. And like I said, it would be better if I had more officers and money and stuff, but I'm getting low on the money and I gotta buy those guns. But if you look at it, that yeah, so this guy has a lot of XP. So it's 12,000. Remember how I told you you're gonna go a little under 1,000 or a little over 1,000 to buy these? Alright, let's go to the armory now and go to the artillery. And we don't have enough. And like I said, the 5% discount could have helped us. Now, I could sell those, I guess. And so now I got the two of those, and I have one of those. And how much am I gonna need for that? 1,800. Alright, let me see if I could sell. Now the shops, I could make a unit with that, but again, I'm gonna make a different type of unit, so I'll sell those. Now, does that give me enough money to buy that? We'll hang on to these for now. You know, I don't know if I'll use that for a cav unit, but, you know, I might. I mean, I think that's what Stuart and Jennifer had, but yeah, I'm thinking that that is about all that I can do. And now we'll go ahead and I'll be ready for first bull run. These units will go in the battle. These units will just sit here. I have 10,000, I have 100, and we still have 6,000 veterans, so we're doing okay. So that is about all that I can do, friends. I don't know if anybody thinks this is okay or not, but we're gonna call it a day. So no matter where you are in the world, I hope you have a great day or a great afternoon or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you and your own religion. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.